And hello and welcome to Friday stream at Playing Epic Heroes Save Zero Animals. So in this stream we're gonna do the usual, looking at the current events, and hopefully something good will come out of that. Since we just started, we'll wait for a moment for anyone who's gonna join to watch. While doing that, I'll just complete silently a couple of quests and then we can move. Okay, so let's get started with what's currently available as the events available. So we have Plain Badge and Stargazing Room. I went ahead and finished a good portion of the quests early for just collection directly, pretty much. Okay, so let's collect. Okay, let's claim. Yeah, we have the exchange event where you can go directly to the shopping mall, dismantle store, and purchase directly the electric arc. Andrea. It's not really purchase, it's just exchange by the blood phrasal. Okay, we're also gonna talk about the changes they did. They have been playing around with the text optimization. Okay, so here we have the S Hero Relic, and I might go for it this time also. We also have the 4-star Universal Stigmata optional pack. I think it's something that might interest me also to go for, but for now, the direction will be the S Hero Relics card. Okay, so pretty much that is how much we can collect up until this point. We're gonna have to wait for day 2 to collect more. And then after that, we're gonna exchange it directly. None of these heroes interest me. They're all immortally awakened. Right, so to the stargazing we go. Collecting the daily pack, the daily login, and then to the quests. As I said, I went up ahead and did a couple of them first. Okay, nice. Okay, so that's as much as we can get for now. 27. Gonna click on the green ball, and then we're going to do the times 10. So that's 1. Let's do another one. That's 2. And now we have 7 that we can do. So we're gonna do it individually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no idea what we just collected. I'm gonna have to take a look at it. 6 and 7. Okay, So now we have one of the intermediate star card. It's better to wait until we collect more to use it. So we have a new stigmata available, Mirage. Energy, stack of energy. 4 stack of Mirage energy at the start of the battle. Let's see what it actually provides other than this poor text. Okay, let's go to any hero, go to filter, and Mirage. Obtain damage reduction shield. Blocking 20% of damage. Isn't that something? This has been called boss. Okay, that's funny. So Mirage is the new stigmata and it does damage reduction. It gives you a shield that blocks 20% of the damage you can take, which is interesting. Okay, sure. So plain badge wise, that's fulfilled. Stargazing wise, we kinda did it for now. We still have 3 more until we have completed 30. We can try to go to, well, the arena. Sure, perform 5 arena challenges. So let's try to do it again. And we're currently at a tough enemy that's making it difficult for us to win. Let's try to change the heroes we're using and try again. Yeah, we lost. Okay. Well, in that case, since we want to continue doing what we're doing, we're gonna keep challenging, losing until we are reduced in rank, hopefully. Or let's see if the losses are actually counted as challenges. Yeah, they're counted as challenges. Okay. So that would be 1. We still need another 3. So in that case, we have to continue. Another loss. And another one. Another one. Okay, let's see what we can add. And another one. I think that should be sufficient enough. Okay. Let's put our heroes back as they were. Show the Godslayer, sure. We will do that, but first let's finish the stargazing, summoning, finishing the 30. Okay, so that's 2 that have been completed. 3 remaining here. 2. We got another one of these mirages. 3. Okay, the Mirage Sigil selection card. 3 stars. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so that would be it for now in terms of the stargazing continuous ongoing event that comes and goes. Right, so you wanted to see the Godslayer. Here we are looking at the Godslayer. Here we have the relics, still a work in progress. And here we have the gems. Still a work in progress. Yep, those nice 9 relics. And then the stigmata. Skill damage annihilation and Well, it was Striker, now it's called Assault. Yep, many of the text was changed. And then we have Fatal Judgment. And yep, he still needs to be awakened his skill. Other than this, he is immortal. But again, now it's called Eternal. What's Eternal? Unknown. Text optimization changed a lot of labels of everything we know, including the statuses. Wow, look at that. Armor pin. Armor pin is armor penetration. Critical resistance, attack, CP. Congratulations, you have something called CP, right? CP should be your overall power, pretty much. That's why it's similar, close in number to the attack, but not exactly. So yeah, that was the God Slayer. Okay, so after the last update, let's call it that, it's more of a maintenance. Many of the text in the game has been changed. For instance, you just saw this, and then there is the stigmata. Not everything, but a lot of it was changed, right? And let's see what else was changed in the text optimization. Yeah, impulse crystal, that's one of the things that the text has been changed in. The shards have been changed in names also, some of them at least. Gem wise, no, they didn't touch it. Equip, it's supposed to be equipment, but you get the gesture. Sigil, which is or was your stigmata, they changed that also. And you'll pretty much find different text that has been optimized. Well, congratulations, now it's called Dark Samurai. Mecha Queen, right? Did you get anything in terms of the exploration map? No. Are they supposed to push another level of space discovery? Yes. And yeah, overall you'll find a couple of different texts that has been altered and changed into different names. No, they didn't reach here. Anyway, let's go to the dimensional battles since we have an ongoing season for now. Let's see what has happened, if any of our teams has been sent to the base. No, none. Okay, let's look at the ranking. We are at 20, which is good. Let's look at the current fortress break. We completed the A1, which is good. We have to wait until the next one opens. Okay, I guess we're all good for now. Nothing really needed. No attacking points or charging attack that can be used for now. We have to wait. Union buff. We almost lack a couple of them. We don't have all of them. Just a couple and they're running out. Okay. Let's look at the map. We have 19 fortresses captured currently, and the remaining ones are in the hands of the other unions. B8. Yep, no attack charge. Okay, let's leave it for now. Let's collect the expansion reward. And let's collect the reward for Lost Land. Always beautiful to see. Okay, let's purchase a couple of things here. Let's go with the 10 summon scroll. By the way, try to save up your diamonds because there is the Christmas event coming up. So you're gonna need diamonds, hopefully, to exchange them for good rewards. So start early. It's never too early. Okay. Let's summon one excellent shard. And to the summoning tower we go. Silas. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, I have to wait for the refresh to collect the first hero. Let's go with the nature. And another cycle of faction store points collection has started, and we're going after Storm Falcon. She is currently at Transcend, and with a lovely looking, remaining 3 relics. Hopefully we'll complete them. 6 relics is not enough. We need the total 9. But she can really do some huge damage if she's fully awakened. And 9 relics, and then add the gems, and all of that will make a difference. Okay, since we have a good amount of money now, let's go back to working on the relics. I usually follow a direction of 555. So each relic will be taken 5 levels up, and then another 5 until the next, maxed out until 40 in this case, and then from 40 to 45 each one of them, and then again from 50, 50, 50, 50 until they are completely finished and maxed out at level 60. We can already maxed out relic wise and upgrades the level here. Look at that, look. Divine Marshal instead of General of Rescue. Moon Blade Toku. Yeah, they really needed to change, right? God Slayer, at least they kept his name. Universal Sage, they kept his name. Dimensional Runner, they kept his name. Thinker, they kept his name. Thinker is also maxed out in terms of level relic wise, 60. So else did they change their name? Let's see. Storm Falcon Laura. Moonlight Paladin Julian. Forest Dancer Julia. I guess only certain heroes got a new, name. Maybe you can call it that. Electro Kong. That's the new name. It kinda doesn't work like that in searching for a player by the name. The ID of the player's ID is easier for finding him. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. Different servers also. Okay, let's collect more gold. 12 million. It's good. Okay, let's put some of it here for another level upgrade. 398. Let's see the 398. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, let's go back to the God Slayer. To the gym. Let's see if we can upgrade. No, we need more money. Yeah, but still. Finally are coming closer and closer to level 400. Let's see the activity we currently have. 630, which is good. We want that 25k weekly. So we already have the warrior maxed out, the ranger maxed out, the raider maxed out. We're working on the healer, and then we'll circle back to the master for maxing it out. After that, we can focus more and fully on the Union Institute. Yeah, but if you do try searching for a player, right? Server range is different than the same server. Right? Server range is something different than the same server. If you try to go to friends and then claim all and send, then search, right? It tells you enter number. It doesn't tell you enter name. So entering a name of a player does not equal you'll be able to find him. You probably won't be able to find him here. Let's see. Right? But if you actually get the number of the ID, it should show actually me, or a player. But because it's me, it's not gonna show anything. So the ID is what's more important than the name. Anyway, getting the ID is very simple. Go to the profile and copy it, and that's exactly how people can find you on the game. Not by the name, the ID. Okay, so moving on. Let's see what we have remaining for the short stream. Okay, so reincarnation treasure wise, we have completed Galaxy 7 out of 7, Chronos 9 out of 9, 339999841. Let me have a look. 33 9999841 999 841, I believe. Yeah, 841. Okay. Found you. Sorry, missed the ID at the end. Okay. Welcome. Hi, hello. Interesting. Let's have a look at your account. So you're from Celebrities, the Union. You're at 82. You also have 7 out of 7 Galaxy, 8 out of 9 Chronos, 14 out of 16 Sanctuary. You've built it up. Creation 9 out of 21, which is interestingly nice. You've upgraded your leveling up to 434. Relic wise, you're working on Lura. Okay, nice. Gym wise, you have 3 and a total of 6. Very nice. Armor penetration. So you used broken armor all the way for Laura. Okay, let's look at your at your samurai Toku. Armor penetration. Okay. 12 skill damage plus 7 attack. Nice. Nicely done. You've maxed out your union tech and currently you're between 330 and 336. Total overall power. Wow. 16 million. Nice. You've done a good job. Very nice. Do I have a video on how to power up treasures? Don't honestly remember, but I can even show it and look up if there is a video. Sure. Just 1 second. I'm just doing my normal poking around, evaluating this account. Yeah, almost there. What's important is you're relying on the Fury Wave, which has become Raging Wave. Yep. When it's taken to plus 30, then he can do the Insanity. Then he really shines. Then he becomes a monster. So he's a good selection, but he takes a long time for upgrading to this level. Nicely done. Okay, welcome aboard to the friendship, if we're gonna call it that. Okay, moving back to the reincarnation treasure. Powering up treasures, you're talking about the treasure, reincarnation, right? Pretty much all that you will do, reincarnation treasure, you go to the treasure you wanna increase, click on enhance, boom, you upgraded the level. Then if you're talking about advancing, oh, this one has already been maxed out. We need one that's not maxed out. Right, if you're talking about awakening the treasure advancement, you're gonna need the shards for the treasure. Welcome. You're gonna need the shards for the treasure and enough money to do it. So let's take an example of something extreme in requirements. Yes, treasure requirements can differ. You have here the sterlium, right? Where do you get the sterlium? You can obtain it from forging. It just will pop up after you finish the forging, the random stuff that can show, and at the same time it is sold here. Yep, so you can buy it. Other than that point, you pretty much will need to battle in the reincarnation treasure, collect the mithril, galaxy, chronos, sanctuary, creation, whatever, put it in the forge, gain from the forge the pieces or the artifact directly, and then you'll be able to go to awaken. With enough shards of the artifact, you can awaken it by spending gold. Other than this, you can always upgrade the level of the artifact directly by enhancing, and then boom, and that would be just upgrading the level. Every time you upgrade the level, you gain more of the bonus attributes, and that would be the direction of upgrading them. You just need the treasure collected, and then you'll be able to upgrade it, awaken and enhance it. Here is an advance, and here is enhance. If I had more gold, I can raise the level directly. And that is pretty much how you can power up the treasure. And when we're talking about reincarnation treasure, you go to space and then you go here to the void and then reincarnation space. Once you battle and are ranked based on damage, you'll pretty much know what the rewards you will get. Now I am at Diamond 3, as you can see. Diamond 3, the ranking rewards are shown here, as you can see. We have 2 and 2. 2 Galaxy, 2 Chronos, 4 Sanctuary. If you want to view the full list, you would click here on the ranking rewards and go down to where you actually are ranked. Diamond 2, 2 Chronos, 4 Sanctuary, 3 Galaxy, And likewise, the higher damage you do, the more you rank up, the more you'll gain, well, better rewards or more rewards. And that's pretty much how you would gain the Chronos, Metheral, the Sanctuary, the Galaxy, and then you'll take it here to the Reincarnation, go to the Treasury Forge, select it, and then select the Metheral itself. You click on Forge, and you'll have to wait until it finishes the Forge. Hope that answers your question of how to level up or enhance or increase your forging or your reincarnation treasure. Right. So going back to where we are, just bumming around, sticking around on Epico Heroes. You're welcome. The last day, or actually it's not the last day, they're just leaving it for torture of the Desert Master 2000. Shop wise, I kinda did what I did in the last one. Didn't leave anything except this one. Doesn't really matter for me, it's just currency. So all the rewards have been collected. And yeah, there's nothing really other than the ongoing 2 events, and then the dimensional battle, which is across all servers supposedly now. And that's pretty much it. Do try at least in the current time to go to the dismantle store, go for electric arc Andrea if you have enough blood phrasal. If you're asking where does blood phrasal come from, and boom, and another boom, and then the blood phrasal will show. Bloodstone shard. Now it's not even called blood phrasal. The bloodstone shard pretty much is you go into the recycle station and then hero decomposition. If you unclick this, the heroes will show here, and then you'll need to disassemble them. What does it do? It pretty much will disassemble whenever you get a B class hero, and then that will be the blood phrasal you get. This is called codex now. So blood phrasal is what you're gonna use to exchange for those heroes that you can see in the shopping mall. So any common hero that's B, it will automatically disassemble them or decompose them, and then you'll get the blood phrasal, and then finally you can go to dismantle shop and then exchange it directly. Oh, they left the text of blood phrasal, the old one. Oh, they didn't finish updating that. So sad. Anyway, treasure shop wise, if you have shards, you can actually exchange them for what is available here. As you can see, we have some lovely looking colors: Galaxy Treasure Piece, then Chronos, then Sanctuary, then Creation. How do you actually gain those pieces? Good question. You'll need to finish upgrading one of the relics or the treasures in one of the categories of the stones, the Metheral stones, and when you get another one of the same treasure, right? Like for instance, you upgraded the Covenant Ring 5 stars. Okay, if you get pieces of the Covenant Ring after a forge, it will automatically be converted to pieces. Same for Chronos, you need to upgrade it to the maximum 5 stars first, and then you'll gain the shards when you get another pieces of the same treasure. And that's how you gain the pieces. I already have Galaxy pieces, a very small amount. You'll need something maxed out in Chronos and then getting it again in selection. And if you look actually at the soul lamp specifically, see I have 80 pieces. As soon as I have enough gold, I can actually upgrade it, the last upgrade, and it will be 5 stars. Any more shards I get for the soul lamp will automatically be converted to shards. Even if I get the soul lamp itself, it will be converted to shards. So as you can see here, this is shards for the treasure itself, right? The crystal pendant piece, 150. Why is it at 150? because I haven't upgraded it, and you gain shards, right? Once I do that, those 50 shards remaining will automatically be transferred and converted to sanctuary shards. Sanctuary shards will be able to use here directly, which will allow here to exchange for this, or this, or this. So Metheral will follow the Metheral, Sanctuary will follow the Sanctuary, and upper level Chaos will follow itself. And Chronos also will follow itself. And that's pretty much how you can actually go about using that specific store. So currently I'm trying to save, now it's called the Radiance Essence Shop. Trying to save as much as possible to exchange for a copy of Cyber Ronin. We already finished Medusa, so there's no need to select her. And you have some good things here. Metheral ore, Vibranium ore. Would you recommend just choosing one on the monthly challenge until you fully... yeah. If you mean, would I recommend you select a specific hero and then you keep selecting him each and every single month until you max him out and then move to another hero? Yes. Yeah. Because if you just gain one copy and then next month another copy and then next month another copy, you need 2 copies to upgrade the hero in the first place to do an awakening. So it's better focused, right, than mixing and matching all over the place. Unless you're doing like me. Oh, the treasure, sorry. Would I recommend choosing one on a monthly? Yeah. But based on how long it takes to go for the 4, I would recommend going one by one, right? And then focused. I wouldn't recommend fully focused on one specific one until you max it out. No, go after all of them, just like I did here, right? And then go after upgrading one by one. And then you can focus on one specific one at a time. So, for instance, this one gives attack, right? This one gives HP. This one I have nothing of it because it requires you to use the creation methodol. I haven't used it enough. Pretty much you need to forge the creation methodol. So the best I can give you is go for the Ice Crown, Divine Ring, Blood Moon Dagger, and once you have those 3, you can go for the Pendant Cube, and the last one will be the Dragon's Palodrons. Why? Because you're not gonna benefit from that much having this one or this one. It's not gonna add the same amount unless you actually have forged creation methodol. Will it add still to your heroes? Yes, but not the same as one you've already upgraded and unlocked its passive attribute. Current attack plus 1812, current attack plus 0. So go first, like usual, Ice Crown, and then go for the Blood Moon Dagger, then Divine Ring. I don't think that one is available there in the first place. So go for the Pendant Cube and the Dragon. You're welcome. And then focus on one of them. If you're looking for attack, you kinda know that the first 2 will benefit you the most. These 2, you probably will need some time, a long amount of time to actually gain any bonus from them, so they should be the last. Another way you can go at it, go for these 2 first, and then focus on upgrading them, and then finally collect the remaining 2. Yeah, that is what I would recommend. See, that plus 302, I have nothing from it. I'm still gaining a bonus, but not the same. Not the same like here. Anyway, the thing when it comes to these ones, these specific ones that require a condition, for every 5 creation methodol forged, every time you're gonna actually increase the star level, this number will increase, so it can really go to a high level, which is nice. See, nice. Also, its attributes increase, the base attributes, every time you increase its star level. So yeah, it's a long way actually to fulfill and finish all of them in terms of upgrading. They start costing real money, good amounts of chunks of money, and they also eat a lot of the reincarnation meteor iron. So I have 8,390, it requires 7,355, and that's the last level, level 60. So yeah, it's a long journey. Anyway, one thing you actually might consider is giving a little bit of love and focus to the music fairy, Jane, and the immortal spirit deer. They do help in increasing the damage output and HP recovery. Wanna see an example? Let's give a live example of what we did earlier today, which we will share later, but why not? Okay, I want you to watch this fight. It's enjoyable for me actually. Okay, and then at some point she's gonna attack and recover the entire HP. Silas isn't being used actually to do a reduction in her recovery, which is annoying, but so she recovered the full HP bar. Focus on the music fairy. Music fairy. Okay, so the music fairy is gonna do her special skill, which is increase attack actually, aside from the HP, and then I used time to actually increase and use act again on the God Slayer. That's one of the reasons why the damage is so high. The act again plus the music fairy's increase in attack, the buff. And then we're using Lucas for damage immunity, so she doesn't kill us so fast. And voila, we're back at X3. She recovered so high of her HP. Now we're going into her X2. Okay. Nice. Still carrying on. And another attack. And Toku enters. Okay, time for the last attack by the God Slayer that's coming up, and then the high amounts of damage is gonna show. Okay, time for another boost of attack on both the God Slayer and time, and then time will use act again on the God Slayer. 100, 89, 89, and she took 480-ish damage. That was cool, at least for me. So people who have actually finished it, you have 35 overall power plus plus, and then 51 overall power plus plus. I'm considered the weakest at 27 million overall power who actually finished it. So there is a reason why I'm saying this, which is give a little bit of love to the music fairy. Actually, the more you awaken her... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. He's not a boss. He's not a boss. He's not a boss. He's taken a boost, a buffing boost. By time his act again is one of the reasons why the damage increases to that level. And time originally is taking a boost from Jane, and Jane is also given a boost of attack to the God Slayer. If you remove any of these two, he's not gonna act the same and do the same amounts of damage. It's all boosts and buffing. Yes, he can really raise his damage, and yes, he's using Fatal Judgment, which will increase his attack. Yes, sure, and he's using Striker. True. But Time himself, the Act Again functionality that he has as a skill, right? It increases the attack. It increases the attack. When it comes to Jane herself, the music fairy, 10% attack increase, right? So that 10% is given to both Time and the God Slayer, and then Time takes it and does a boost for it, giving it to the God Slayer. So the God Slayer takes about two boosts, one from Jane and then another from Time, giving it to the God Slayer. And then you have his normal increase of attack plus the Fatal Judgment attack increases every time he attacks up to a degree. Yes. The poor boy is at excellent awakening, but because he's in the spirit link, I kinda have passed a little bit of what you'd go through if you try to awaken him by taking him directly to 398. So he is very weak in the full version of how Time can function. As you can see, nothing. You can't even use Stigmata. And when it comes to Jane, it's a little bit different. She's at Epic Plus at least, right? Skill wise, it unlocks, by the way, going directly to that level by putting the hero in the spirit link. It unlocks their special skill. Remove them, they won't have that skill. So yeah, Jane is useful, yes. Also, wasn't there a specific fight I shared recently where I used both? Hold on, this gonna be closed, the demonic. No. So 20, no, 21. Honestly, don't remember, but there was a fight where I used both of them. By both of them, I mean Jane and the Immortal Deer. So I kind of mixed and matched between Jane, Music Fairy, and the Immortal Deer, both in the same fight. So they are useful, they are buffers and HP recovery and all that good stuff, which will benefit you in fighting. Yeah, I'm still working, by the way, on 23. It's gonna take time. Time cannot help in that one. It's very difficult. Nice, you're working on the God Slayer himself. Very nice. I'm working on Toku. Was I removed or something? Kinda beat 21 just recently. Okay, I guess because it will show the last 4 or the last person who fought. So okay. Demonic live wise, I'm still showing at least in 21 and 20. Okay, Okay. 21. 22, we have stopped there for now. Okay. So we're working on the God Slayer. Fantastic. I'm working on Toku. Look at that. Looking good. By I'm working on that, I mean I'm working on upgrading the gyms. And it has been a long journey to get these. And then have these, and there is still needed another one. Pretty much the direction is you need to take the gym until it becomes, well, let's call it legendary. Why? Because you want to do a merge, right? And then you need to select equivalent stones. So then you confirm, and then you'll upgrade it to the next one, the Moonlight 4-star. Now imagine this took a while. Now imagine you have to do it for every one of them. Anyway, let's do one of them now. I think we can do it. Let's merge and then select 4 and then confirm. We don't have enough money. Okay, let's try to get a little bit of that dosage of cash anywhere in the game so we can use it. No. Yeah, we might need to wait a little bit for that money. The direction is simple. You're going to upgrade the gyms until they are 3 stars, and then you're gonna merge them with one that's already 3 stars. Light will need also a light gym, and dark gyms will also need dark gyms. You'll need 4, and then you'll upgrade it finally to 4 stars. And then if you're still alive, you can actually go for the the next upgrade. To do that, you're gonna have to upgrade it after all this mess another 5 stars, I guess, and then do it again 4 times. So it's really time consuming in terms of resources. You get 1 star, you need to upgrade it by giving it 4 to take it to 2 stars. Once you've taken 5 to 2 stars, you'll select 1 and consume the other 4. Congratulations, you've reached legendary 3 stars. Once you've reached legendary 3 stars, you need another 4 to upgrade it. Once you've consumed it, you'll be at finally 4 stars, and it keeps on going. Yes, it takes a large amount of gems. So yeah, every time you upgrade one of the gems, it will unlock a little bit of levels for you, 3 or 4 or 5 or something, and the maximum is 150 level. 120 will give you another attack plus 5%, which will even the odds if you're weaker than other players. And of course, upgrading the special equipment will make a difference. So yeah, it's a long journey. Very long. But actually it gives you an advantage because you can at least equip, let's say 3 stars or 2 stars, and upgrade the level for a couple of heroes, which will give them a boost in attack and HP. And you can do that with every single hero that's awakened at least to transcend. So you go here, go to the gym. As you can see, 3 out of 90 is automatically available for you. You just need to add the gems, and then you'll be able to upgrade more beyond the 90. Level 90 will at least take you to HP plus 5. The bonuses will apply to the hero only, including attributes that will show an increase here in critical and attack, and so on. So you have the advantage of working on different heroes separately here, as you can see in this lovely case, and give them more of a bonus alone. The good thing, the bonus can be really high, especially once you upgrade more the level. So there is the attributes that come from the gym itself, right? and then the bonus of increasing the level itself. And then of course the additional. After that, when you've coughed blood and how long it can take for multiple heroes, and have, well, let's say a total of, well, 6 stars, 4-star gems, 6 with 4 stars, and this is actually 3, and they have written the text wrong. Congratulations to them, right? You'll unlock the first one. Yes, it says 4-star gems. This is 3 stars, right? So let's ignore the text because it doesn't make any sense. The next one, the 4 stars is gonna be the 5 stars here, which is funny. Anyway, this is actually an additional attributes. You can select it battle, consider it a buff that your hero will get, only your hero. So it doesn't apply to the full lineup. And if you're still alive after obtaining 6 out of 6, wow, look at that. This is for PvP, right? If you want to rank up easier and higher, this is additional bonuses. If you're looking at increased damage dealt against enemies, increase your attack, increase your damage immunity, which is the deduction in the damage you take, all of that can be given to your hero. Yeah, you can read this if you want, if you have enough life force of how long it takes. So yeah, by the way, Toku's at 10 million, which is good, around the number, fantastic. 6 million-ish, 6 million-ish, and the rest are 4, 3, 2, and below 2 million. It's gonna be a long journey. Oh, and by the way, when it comes to the General of Rescue, I'm not gonna change how I call him based on them changing. He just requires one last upgrade for his exclusive equipment, and then it will be maxed out, and then no more. We just are lacking one Uru stone, just one, and then we can finally max out his exclusive at level 30, and then we can leave him. Sure, let's show again the relics. Here we have our lovely neighborhood boy, relic wise, the God Slayer. I was finishing Thinker, and now I'm actually focused on the God Slayer in terms of taking all the relics to level 60. The current one is level 30, which gives the relics enhancement mastery of level 3. You take all of them to level 40, you'll unlock level 4 mastery, and level 6 will be all of them at level 60. Now you still need to take the relics to T1 to get that extra juicy bonus. And Toku relic wise, I actually finished the relics. Wow, shiny. This is exactly what I mean. At level 69 relics, you gain the HP plus 6% and attack plus 6%. You gain the deadly pursuit, and attack boost level 1. Here, this one. The bonus overview, as you can see, all of this comes from relics. So pretty much the maxed relic, yeah, she's starting to look much better. Yes, it was a long journey to take all of them to T1. So as you can see, the relic wise, the maximum bonus, and this applies to any player who upgraded the relics to T1. There isn't anything that's gonna be different. The maximum is 3 million plus that will be given based on the relics. If you don't believe me, you can always be a naughty boy and do this move. Look at that red death text. So let's see how strong she is without any of the relics. Overall power, I mean. So because of the upgrades, she still takes, well, 157k. And wow, she's down to 7 million, relic-wise. If you remove also the artifact Eden Space, and then you're naughty, you're gonna remove these also. And then you're more naughty, you wanna remove the Stigmata. Pretty much strip her from everything to see the baseline of, well, where she is actually. So as you can see, there is a 3 million. That's what she's having. She's still taking boosts from Union Tech and Faction Wanted. Oh yeah, we still need to strip the gems to show the difference, the major difference. Yeah, didn't do that much of an issue removing them actually. So yeah, without everything equipped, critical 10, critical resistance 10, critical damage 20. Cool, looking very cool. Armor penetration 36. Okay, let's add everything back. So that's 1. And then 2. I always like that animation, it's very cool. Yeah, for some reason it intentionally selected. Yeah, true. For some reason it intentionally selected the cat's eye, even though I was equipping another one, but which is fine. Let's just see if we remove this one. Let's try again. Let's remove unequip. Let's add 7, 3, 1, 6, 11. Okay. No. Hold on. Unequip. And let's equip attack and armor and critical resistance, HP. I keep clicking on merge. Okay, let's add this one. 754858. Okay, so we're gonna remove all of them. We can kind of see that the selection of the Moonstone and the Labrador gives something good. How about if we add another Moonstone? Attack and armor and critical resistance 757416. Let's remove it. Let's click on embed it all. It automatically selects not the best gems that benefits you actually. It's just going at light and dark type of gems and just adding them. So I kind of wanted to show that no, it doesn't select the best gems that can benefit you. Okay, looking much better. Attack and armor and attack and armor, critical resistance. So yeah, that takes her currently to 5 million. Now if we actually put Eden Space, we go to 6. If we add the relics one by one relic at a time, so that takes her still in the 6 million. Let's add another one. Still ranking up. Another one. Okay, getting there. Okay, that took to 7+ million. And that took to 8 million. Now you might be wondering what happened. Where is the remaining Stigmata? Stigmata wise. Okay, let's give one samurai, two samurai. We have another one, three samurai. This is as far as samurai will go. One skill damage, two skill damage, and one remaining samurai. Did you notice? I hope you noticed that huge difference that comes from adding the stigmata. Yes, it makes that huge of a difference of taking the number from here to above 10. That's 200k plus. You can see pretty much the popping up number. Yes. Imagine you do that to a couple of your heroes, right? And how strong they can become just because of stigmata that is fantastically at 6 stars. Okay, another one, and the remaining last one. The bonus that we get actually is level 2 equipment 4-star stigmata and level 4. Why? Because you haven't completed all 6 stars. This one needs to be a samurai 6 stars stigmata. You can read, of course, the description here and have fun in understanding it. So, bonus overview, you get this automatically for every player. It doesn't change, and you get more bonuses from playing in Faction Wanted, HP and attack and so on. Now let's look at the attributes. The critical has been raised to 77%, critical resistance a little bit, critical damage resistance 65%, armor penetration, which is just pretty much damage reduction, 60%. And yes, they have written armor penetration and damage reduction. So at this stage, I'm guessing armor penetration is the ability to penetrate the defenses of the armor of your enemy to cause more damage, and damage reduction is a reduction in the damage that you take. Did they change the formulas? Yes. Is it different now? Yes. Does it make a difference? Yes. Should you worry? No. Should you do anything? No. Let's have an examination look at the heroes in combat. Okay, so that critical damage that showed at the beginning is because of the gems. And she's doing 11, which is good. 11 damage, 11 million. Critical damage raised again, and then she sliced through them at a couple of plus 30 plus million, which is good. So the gems do make a difference, especially adding them upgraded, right? And aside from the gems that do make a difference, the stigmata can make a huge difference. By the way, stigmata has attributes in it. You see, this one has HP and skill damage plus 10%. Attack, an increase in attack, and attack plus 7% increase. Critical plus 8, critical damage resistance. So the stigmata can be used to increase the attributes of your hero, which is here. So what would happen if you remove, for instance, one that has let's see, critical plus 8. Let's remove it. If you look at the critical, the number has been reduced. So there is a direct correlation between what you select and how it shows the attributes of the hero. Here we have, not this one, damage reduction and block. Let's remove it. Block, there is no block. It's been gone, right? And armor penetration at 60 and damage reduction at 28. If you equip it again, block is at 6%. Armor penetration, pretty much I guess the same number, and damage reduction has been increased. So what would happen if you actually upgrade it? You'll gain more of those attributes. Block has been increased. So block 7, damage reduction 5, debuff at 4. We kinda need more money if we're gonna even upgrade that one, and it's the most expensive one to be upgraded because it is 6 stars. Remains 2 and then happily. Why do you have but can't equip in some spots? Fantastic. You're the first person to actually ask that question, which is very important. Why do you have many stigmata, as you can see, the land of stigmata land, but you cannot equip? Look at this. Wow. Look at the full list. If you have that amount of stigmata, why you cannot equip it and just complete it 6 stars? Because stigmatas have different places. You cannot put the stigmata from one side to the other. So pretty much this one is looking to the right, to the left, right? You cannot equip it to the one looking at the right. You cannot equip the one in the upper corner looking forward left and equip it in the bottom one. So every stigmata has a specific position that it can be equipped in, and it has different attributes. They're not the same. What does that mean? It means if we select samurai, okay, look at this. This one has critical plus 8, critical damage resistance, and attack plus 650. This one has a completely different set of attributes. This one has a different set of attributes. So the stigmata, even if it has the same position, can have different attributes. It doesn't need to be the same at all. This one, critical HP, and you kinda will be missing certain slots, by the way. It's an issue that happens until you get them. So this is judgment, right? Critical plus 8, critical damage. Completely different attributes. So it needs to match the slot, and yeah, that's one of the issues that we face in the game. Striker wise, for instance, or assault, right? If I want to equip a striker here, it will not allow it to be equipped. I have striker, I have a couple, but it will not allow it. So based on the selection of the spot, it will only show the stigmata that you can add it to. And let's call it sigil. Let's end that point. Instead of stigmata, let's stick to sigil. So the sigil pretty much needs to match the slot. That's the point, unfortunately. The game itself will not allow you. It has to match the spot. So we can see here a defect of, okay, why are you equipping judgment at that level 4 stars? Because I don't have a specific one that I can equip for that side. But see, so yeah, that's one of the issues every player will face, but it's okay. You'll eventually gain all the sides and the corners and the angles. Okay, so going back to what I was trying to do. You're welcome. Right, I wanted to actually try another upgrade for the samurai. Yep, we can. Okay, so now block, which is supposed to, I guess, block some damage, has been increased. That's a new attribute, by the way. Or it was there, but functions differently. No one knows up until now. So block is at 8%. So each time an upgrade is being done, you can see the attribute that's going to be upgraded. Here is block. And here, this has already been upgraded to the max. Let's get one to show. This one has critical damage resistance. Every time you upgrade it, the number will increase. This one, critical damage resistance as well. You're getting critical damage resistance all across, which is unfortunate. Anyway, based on the attribute, it will get upgraded every time you level it up. Yeah, and at this stage, I think we should end our stream. The phone is dying anyway. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in to the stream, and hopefully something new will happen in the game. Be waiting for the upcoming, hopefully, Christmas event. The Christmas in December. They'll probably launch something like the New Year event and stuff like that. So it is coming. So the best that we can do... you're welcome, thank you. The best that we can do is start saving up diamonds. As you can see, for the first time I have 10k diamonds. Yes, for the first time. I always spoil myself and spend all of it as much as possible and as fast as possible. So save up the diamonds. We need a large amount of diamonds for all the rewards that are coming up. And you have sufficient time from now until the Christmas and New Year events. So hopefully we'll have enough diamonds. The Desert Master was heavy in the number of diamonds you'll need. I'm guessing it will be even worse. Definitely. Alright, thanks so much for tuning in to another one of these epic heroes. Save yourself, animals, whatever. This was your host, Epic Gaming Doggy. Kill one dog at a time. And related to dogs, it's now called the Stop the Bees. It's okay. Text optimization. Even if it's annoying and useless for players, at least they added some attributes that can help-ish clarify the status attributes of the heroes. Alright, thanks so much for tuning in. Definitely I'll see you in the next one, and have a great day.